Howdy do, fellow kids. It is a professional Dillweed here. And once again, I have something just a little bit different. I have a Honda Trail 70 that has a 212, and it's a trike. I've already ridden it, but it's terrifying. But we're going to try to make this intro as short as possible, so let's just get to it.
Alright, so what do you have to tell me about this?
So it's an original paint 1972 Honda Trail 70 4-speed. So it originally had a 70cc 4-speed manual. The only thing original on it still is the frame. Everything else was replaced. It's a Daytona 212 with a 5-speed. The trike kit was custom made by a fellow named David Bullock. Had them produced, and I think I got the last one that he had available. They only made 6 of them. Wayne Strickland with the speed shop in Billerica is the one who built it.
The number one question I'm sure people are going to ask, why did you ruin a perfectly good bike? Because I already know the answer to it, but people are going to want to know.
Well, because nobody else has got one. I mean, there's a following for modding the CT-70s, and I bought just the frame. There was nothing else, so it wasn't me who ruined it.
And what were all the riding precautions you told me?
I said you will scream, and you will think it's trying to kill you, and it doesn't ride like a regular motorcycle. It's if you've never ridden a 3-wheeler, they're kind of sketchy, and I mean, you can't get away from the fact that this is a 1970s pressed together frame. It's not very rigid. It's all over the place sometimes with you, and turning is, you can't turn like you do a motorcycle. You have to actually turn the handlebars left and right, and you'll have to weight balance it, but other than that, there's really no leaning on it. And if you try to go into a curve too fast, and it won't go through it because you can't turn it without turning it over, you'll run out of the road. So if you turn this too fast, too hard, too acute, the back tire is going to come up off the ground, and you will roll it over on top of you.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on this thing, see if I can get her cranked up. First go. Best starts in neutral. If I can find neutral. There it is. Kick that over like so, and wow, actually first time. Easy enough. Oh yeah, this is definitely strange. You have to pretty much learn to ride all over again. You just have to kind of shift your weight to make sure one of your here back wheels doesn't get off the ground. Another question I'm sure you have. Does it wheelie? Yes. Am I going to do it? No. Yeah, your turning radius is going to be that of a school bus. If you're at speed. It's different, alright.
Ready to go out on the road?
Yeah, we're good.
Get her turned around.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's another thing he said. Don't drag your feet when you're just starting off. You're better off just leaving your foot on the peg, because you will run your foot over. It's crazy. This thing is crazy. And he's on his 300 swapped Grom. Of course, the ride on this is quite shaky. Still alive. Oh, just run my foot over again. I'm noticing is since I'm supposed to just barely have my foot on this right peg here, the vibration of the bike keeps making it vibrate off. Oh boy, we are making a corner. This will be a little terrifying. I'm taking it as slow as I can. I obviously have ridden on other trikes before, like the Can-Am Riker. Is that really all I've ridden? I could have sworn there was more. I don't think the Polaris Slingshot counts, but I guess that the Can-Am Riker does. I've been trying to ride this Goldwing that Freedom Powersports has. That's a trike conversion, and it looks nice. But of course the Riker has the 2 in the front and 1 in the back, so does the Slingshot. But the Slingshot also has a steering wheel, which mitigates how terrifying it is. Alright, so this thing definitely likes straight lines a lot more than it likes corners. And of course, right as I say that, we hit a roundabout. He's taken off, but oh my gosh, he's gone. This isn't something you want to even ride for a long period of time, and a good reason for that is I'm taking this corner slow. He's gone. Where did he go? And a good reason for that is that he said it only gets like 25 to 30 miles per fill up. Did he go straight? I hope so. Maybe you can get used to cornering with this. I don't know. At the very moment, I am still... Where did he go? I am still terrified. We are going into a dog park. Alright, let's see if I can get this started first try again. Got it. And I don't think he thinks I could do it. We're gonna ignore that. In case if you missed what he said, if you guys want a trike of your own, if you want to trike your Grom or mini bike, hit up my boy Wayne at the Speed Shop, and he's your go-to guy for just about anything small bore. You want a big bore kit on your Grom or pretty much anything small, hit up my boy Wayne. I have a link in the description. So you can definitely tell that this frame is not at all designed for the kind of power that this has, because once you give it some, you can feel it, like not appreciate it. I'm gonna try not to take this corner too quick so I don't hike up one leg. Yes, I said leg. Did that speed limit sign say 113? Obviously I know I'm not, but that's what it looked like it said. So the owner said people have offered him $9,000 for this, and of course he turned it down because, well, there's not too many of these trike conversion kits. The company said that they might start making them again, and if they do, he said he already has another frame that he's ready to build another one of these. Ready for a high score on this sign right here? It's blinking because it was a high score. Also, I think he might have tried to scare me so I didn't write it, because he said, oh yeah, by the way, the probability of you crashing this is pretty high. I don't know, after being on this for a while now, I'm actually kind of starting to enjoy it. The fear factor is definitely still there, even more so than the ZX-10R I just rode. This is just a little bit has a different kind of a fear factor to it. We're turning back towards the house because we're starting to get a little concerned on gas. This thing probably only gets like 25-30 miles to the gallon, but it only holds a gallon, and that's the equivalent to like a car getting like 2 miles to the gallon. Alright, but now that I've been on this bike for about 30 minutes now, I can say I am still mildly scared of it, especially in these here corners, because you actually have to turn the steering wheel instead of, you know, like steering wheel? Did I really just say steering wheel? Handlebars. You have to actually have to steer the handlebars instead of counter steering like you would on a normal bike. That's something that you definitely have to get used to, but once you're used to it, you can definitely have some fun on it. Alright, we are finally turning in to the neighborhood, and I can say I am actually kind of glad that this is over, but I did have a lot of fun on it. So I do have to thank him, as well as Wayne, for building this monstrosity of a machine, but mostly him for letting me ride this, even though he was suspicious that I was going to crash this. But with that being said, that is going to start wrapping up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure you show some support by dropping a like. If you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. And most importantly, be sure you hit that booty. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. We're still in one piece. I know we were both skeptical, but we're both alive.